Six of Crows is the new book by Buku, the author of the Grisha trilogy. It is set in the same world as the Grisha trilogy, but on a different continent and with completely new characters. Six of Crows is a story of Kazbreaker and his crew attempting to pull off an impossible heist. There is Kaz, known as the Dirty Hands, or quote-unquote the main character in the barrel that is one of the main capitals of the slums in Ketterdam, who is a part of the Dregs. The Dregs is a gang, and as the name suggests, it consists of everyone who scraped from the floor of the barrel. The name suggests it consists of there is Inej. She is the Raf, who is ability to move really soundlessly that makes her really unique. There's also Jasper, a sharpshooter with a really serious gambling problem. There is Waylon, the insurance. He helps every character stay in check and stay online with the mission. And also, last but not least, there's Nina, the Grisha's bartender, and also Matthias, the outsider with a lot of insider knowledge. Together, they all are going on a suicidal mission, and together they are on a dangerous enough route into pulling off the heist. What I really enjoy about this Grisha trilogy is that every character has their own story to tell. Six of Crows is told on a multiple different perspectives, meaning there are a lot of point of views. Honestly, it was intimidating to me at first, especially due to the complexity of the plot. And I was afraid that the storyline might either be two-dimensional or really boring, or I would get overstimulated and horribly confused with what's happening in this book. But honestly, it really helped me overcome my fear in complex plot. And also, in this trilogy, we can't really differentiate who is the hero and who is the villain. The perspective of hero and villain is not actually clear in this book. This whole novel is based on the concept of an anti-hero. A lot of famous anti-heroes that we could see in literature and also films, including in Deadpool, Jack Sparrow, and also Venom, as we could see, which is really defined as a main character that is based on the concept and traits of a hero, but also lacks the traditional morality of one, like honesty, mortality, and bravery. Notice how did I not say villain, which I would go as far as to say that there are not actually any villains in Six of Crows. All of the characters are equally immoral, and also they're in the process of learning, and it is hard to determine who is worse than who or who is even better than the other. They are not sole perpetrators, but insist we could see a lot of problematic traits in each character, such as stealing, cheating, and also they only look as for selfish in their own self-interest. But if you get into the story more, there was nothing much they could do about it, since they are on a death or life situation. The standards of heroes and villains shifted in the Six of Crows in the morally grey area that is so desperately YA or young adventurous topics are lacking. Verdugo did an amazing job of creating the grey area and sticking to it, even though it is made that Kaz and his crew seem to be the villains in the story. She also questions the traditional role of a hero and what they have placed in the society and throughout literature. I hope more authors would be more brave to get into this topic more in the future. I would also really like, since the characters are all equally unique, their relationships are equally as unique as other stories, and each trope in the story has difficulties to overcome, and they all have the most realistic idea of what a relationship looks like, not caring whether it's platonic or romantic. I actually really loved Verdugo's writing in this Grisha trilogy and couldn't wait to read Six of Crows. I certainly wasn't disappointed, and I love the setting of the barrel and the world building in overall comparison. The characters are carefully crafted, and also they are bringing new essentials to the story and have their own problems to work out. There was a never dull moment in this series, and I can't wait to read the next book in this trilogy. The only thing that I would criticize is that times I found this book rather confusing and kind of intimidating because of the complex plot. But I feel like it should be some fears that we can all face and overcome. Honestly, I would give this general book a 10 out of 10, and it is very fun and really mind-opening to read. Thank you.